I saw a video of a prank that was so specific, it made me realize that growing up as a former third culture kid, moving from place to place, I was exposed to trends that were not only specific to a country or a culture, but also specific to a time period. I'm gonna share with you guys two sayings, one in Chinese from China and one in English from America, that were sensational during the time that I was growing up. If you can relate to either of them, chances are we're around the same age and we had similar upbringings. Let's start with the Chinese one. 眼睛一闭一睁，这一天就过去了哈。
眼睛一闭一睁，一天过去了哈。眼睛一闭不睁，这辈子就过去了哈。
It came from a xiaoping, a sketch comedy that was performed on the 春节联欢晚会, the Spring Festival Gala. The xiaoping is called 不差钱, no problem with money. The quote came from the part where the waiter, portrayed by Xiao Shinyang, tries to convince the customers that they shouldn't be this frugal with ordering. There were a couple of follow-up lines that were equally viral during the late 2000s.
人生最痛苦的事情，你知道是什么吗？人死了，钱没花了。
人这一生最痛苦的事你知道什么吗？
啥呀？
是人活着呢，钱没了。
Now moving on to the American saying. In my middle school years, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid was so popular. The prank that I mentioned earlier references this book series. Everyone in my generation knows the cheese touch. It's really ridiculous and honestly very on brand for middle school. In the story, there is this slice of cheese that's been left on the ground for a very long time. Whoever touches that cheese has been cursed with a cheese touch, and they become the social outcast. There is only one way to get rid of the cheese touch, as the legend says, to touch someone and pass it on. So the cheese touch becomes this school-wide underground tag game. If I remember correctly, in the book, the very last person to get the cheese touch is someone who is already moving away to California. So he takes the cheese touch with him to California, and the main character is like, oh, I hope that no one gets it again. Are the books still relevant today? I feel like the main character is probably in high school now, if not college.